What's up, guys? This is Mike Loris. Next set from TPL4 is coming your way. We're going to be following Empire for just a little bit more as they go up against Mousesports, and they're going to pick up a very early Storm Spirit. Let's take a look at the bans really quickly. Cancer Lancer being banned out, and then Bat Rider, Wisp, as well as the Nyx. Kind of surprisingly, there's no Keeper of the Light in just yet. Magnus is going to be the first pickup from Mousesports, following that up with the Clockwork as well as the Gyrocopter. So they're looking to have a very, very hard initiation team. Storm Spirit will help a great deal with that by kind of being a good amount of counter initiation, as well as, you know, you could initiate on them before they initiate on you, and then it's just a race. And what the hell, why are they picking so quickly? Oh my god, Mousesports. So yeah, they do have a mid lane Magnus, hard lane Clockwork, safe carry Farmer. I'm not sure who Intersect is, but the name might change as we jump into the game. And these bans are just flying out. Am I sure? This is 33, 32, 31. Yeah, the speed is regular, but hell, whatever, man. So Team Empire going to have banned out a lot of their hard lane heroes, as well as that Silencer. Team Empire, in the meantime, going to ban out from Mousesports 2 supports, as well as a hard carry in that Alchemist, just bracing for the potential of a Gyrocopter as a support hero. But anyway, Empire, as we saw in the last game, having some trouble. 840 and Hardif have been replaced with Light. I'm not sure if that's actually someone, and Twista. And, ooh, Twista is actually a name that I haven't seen in a very long time. If you remember back to the days of, ooh, I want to say the Defense 1, Twista was on Mousesports, I want to say. Like, a long, long time ago, Twista used to be on Mousesports. Kind of haven't seen him a lot as of late, but hell, he's going to be standing in for Team Empire, and they have a kind of maybe a grudge match, although I'm pretty sure there might have been some, like, drama with that, but not with these people on Mousesports. If there was drama, then it would have been with the old Mousesports, like the Sing Sing Mousesports, not with these guys. These guys should be pretty cool. Although Black, I'm pretty sure, has been with Mousesports a long time. Not too sure. Well, whatever. We will see as Team Empire go for the Rubik, Lifestealer, as well as the Storm Spirit. So that Lifestealer Storm Spirit combination definitely going to be a threat for Mousesports. If they do get initiated upon, then that's going to be a lot of pain for them. However, even if Storm Spirit does zip in, then it's going to be an instant hex from the Lion. So I like this pick of Mousesports getting the quick disabler. The hex does come out pretty much instantaneously, and well, if Storm Spirit jumps in, then hex him and kill him. Very, very easy. Keeper of the Light is going to be the fourth pickup for Team Empire, so they're still going to look for a hard lane hero. Don't really have too many options. Windrunner could be a decent one, or the Weaver to get a little bit more damage as Mousesports round out their lineup. This is pretty much the fastest drafting phase I've seen ever. These guys really know what they want, and hell, everyone's going to get it, I'm sure. They're all very happy about this. Jakiro is going to be the last one. Not so much of a quick disable on the Storm Spirit, but it can combo up very well after that Hex, lay down an Ice Path, lay down an Impale after that, and Storm Spirit is going to have to watch where he actually decides to go with that Ball Lightning. However, if Lion or Jakiro are going to get initiated upon, then it's going to be very hard for the Mousesports side to lock down that Storm Spirit. Mousesports, to their favor, does have a good amount of ganking as well as giant team fight. Empire more so focused on the ganking. If it does come to a giant team fight, then the Magnus ultimate, the call down, the Jakiro is going to make things really, really easy for Mousesports. So Team Empire going to be reliant kind of on poking and prodding and getting picks off and kind of trying to snowball off of that. Unfortunately for them, the snowballing hero of the Bounty Hunter is not going to be available for them. I think it's just going to be a Nature's Prophet. Nature's Prophet, Windrunner, or a Weaver really should be the picks from Empire, unless they want to switch things up a lot. It's going to be a Queen of Pain, actually. Okay, so it's going to be an aggressive tri-lane from Empire. Probably going to, well, I'm not sure where the Queen of Pain or Storm Spirit are going to go, but one of them's going to go top, one of them's going to go mid, and they're going to look for blood on the Mousesports side. Mousesports tri-lane is pretty damn good, however. Jakiro, Lifestealer, and Lion, a lot of the damage is going to be focused on the Gyrocopter, as he, with the Rocket Barrage, is going to be doing the most in those engagements. Oh, Twista, thank you for standing in. Get the best announcer in the game, thanks to Twista. So Twista and Fluff, two players that do have my vast respect, a vast amount of my respect. Not saying my respect is vast, I'm saying that they have a lot of it. You guys get the idea. Anyway, Mousesports, let's see who's going to be playing what. Korchkva is going to be playing that Clockwork, heading up towards the top lane. Has enough restoratives to keep himself alive until 2014. Veda is going to be playing the mid lane Magnus. On the bottom lane, it's going to be Alex supporting as Jakiro, Paz supporting as the Lion, and Black hard carrying that Gyrocopter. So it's going to be a try-v-try situation. Fun times. Twista, the stand-in for Empire, is going to be playing that keeper. Light, Blur Brain hard, carrying the Lifestealer, and Light, I'm just going to call him Light, even if he goes by whatever. Light seems like a good name. Scandal is going to be playing the mid lane Storm Spirit, and I'm assuming this is Vigos, but can't never be too sure. Yes, this is definitely Vigos. Is going to be captaining the Queen of Pain on the top lane, where Quochkva is probably not going to have the best of times. Queen of Pain could dominate pretty much anyone in the lane, and if you're a melee hero like Clockwork, you're not going to have a fun time. Even though he does have a lot of restoratives, those are going to be burned through relatively quickly, and maybe we'll see a little bit of additional bottle crowing. I think it would have been a better idea to put the Storm Spirit up top and the Queen of Pain in the mid lane, just because she could shut down the Magnus a lot harder, and really the Clockwork isn't the strongest hero. As the Storm Spirit, you should be able to get rid of him, but the Queen of Pain will be kept safe from the cogs with that blink, so I guess either way, it doesn't make too much of a difference. The bottling is going to be mostly focused on Scandal if he's going to get any rune control at all. And Light going to find an early double damage rune, and this is going to be a try-v-try situation where the burst damage is mostly going to come from Empire, from magical spells, setting up with that open wounds, whereas the Mousesports side, they have a little bit more sustained damage. They're going to have a good amount of lockdown that Empire, really they do have some lockdown with telekinesis, but the damage is mostly going to come from that Illuminate as well as residual right clicks, whereas Mousesports are a little bit more reliant on their spells to actually make things happen. You can see Empire already placing down some early game Observer wards, going to actually ward off the double pull camp and allow them to pull this first wave. So Black is going to have a little bit of advantage in the creep equilibrium. However, with the Blur Brain on the other end, he's going to have a little bit of a tough time actually trying to get some farm going. So Black forces tank up the creeps for just a little bit more, but he should be fine. Illuminate gonna fly through, hit very hard onto Alex, even Jack a Wolf, I believe. So Empire is going to be poking and prodding this Mousesports tri-lane, and they should be able to harass them back pretty effectively, but if any kills are going to happen, it's most likely going to be instigated by an open wounds from the Lifestealer, which still hasn't been picked up just yet. He's still holding on to his level. Once he is level 2, I expect to see a point of rage, point, and open wounds being picked up from him. And then they could actually start to look towards a little bit of aggression. I don't know how in Light out-leveled Blur Brain, but that definitely happened. And yeah, looks like they're going to, Mousesports that is, going to realize the fact that there is a sentry ward in the secondary pull camp. So there's going to be no double stacking from them. Vigos in this top lane, meantime, 4 for 2 versus Quochkva's 2 for 1. So not surprisingly, Vigos having an edge on this top lane. However, he's pushing out relatively far. Actually has burned a lot of mana so far, but look at this. Salve as well as an entire set of tangos down for the Clockwork, and Queen of Pain just constantly burning through, and Scandal getting actually brought down to the bottom of that river. And of course I missed the first blood. How bad have I been getting on this camera control thing? Did I just break the game? Scandal is actually just on the run. Gonna get hit by the skewer regardless, and he's out of mana. Veda is gonna draw first blood on the Storm Spirit. I feel like I've gotten a lot worse at controlling the camera, just like looking for first bloods and stuff. But we're not going to think about that right now. Veda's going to get a very early bottle, and bottle is up on Scandal, who has been getting a lot more gold, but the last hits and denies really going to only carry you so far. If you get killed this early on, 1v1 versus a Magnus, it's not going to be very good. He is now a level behind. He should be able to recover that relatively soon. But still, that should not have happened. Now we see Alex circling around for a little bit of poking onto in Light. Knows that he has haste rune, so there's going to be no way really for Empire to kill him off. He's going to run straight on out of here. Taking a lot of damage for that. Really didn't get enough poking to make that really worth it. But we now see Vigos and Quochkva on this top lane duking it out. There's a blink up for the Queen of Pain. She's out of mana, however. Quochkva does have a Rocket Flare in 3, 2. It won't be enough to kill off the Queen of Pain. It will be enough to chunk her down pretty deep. That will force her to pop the salve. Now she's going to be able to maintain control on this lane, being at full HP. Needs a little bit of mana, so we'll see if she wants to go for a bottle of her own. She will, in fact, do so. So possibly leaving the Storm Spirit to get rune control and really keep his bottle full that way, whereas Vigos in the top lane will be controlling that bottle crow. Magnus looking for one more shockwave onto Scandal. If he finds it, he might be able to secure in for a kill. He actually doesn't have any mana, so Scandal playing with fire just a little bit, but he knows that Veda is out of mana, and Veda really can't do anything to regain that mana either. So Scandal is going to survive on this lane for just a little longer, is going to maintain his creep score, but just giving that first blood to the Magnus, really not optimum situation there, and Magnus is going to get a full bottle. He's going to circle around, look for a skewer onto Scandal. If he gets a skewer into a shockwave, if they both land, that'll be a dead Storm Spirit. And Scandal, gotta watch out. Veda just going to zone him out just a little bit, and the rune on the bottom lane. It's going to be a little bit of a race. Let's see if Alex can take it, or if it's even going to be down there. It's not. It's going to be on the top lane, regen rune. So fortunately for Magnus, now the spam will never ever stop, and Scandal going to share the bottle with Vigas on this top lane. He's been having a little bit of trouble with this Clockwork. He is maintaining a creep score advantage, although not by much. Having that bottle is going to help him, but Clockwork, let's see if he's going to run a bottle as well. No, Kochka still maintaining a very high amount of mana on him. He has very, very cheap spells, but now all his restoratives are gone. All 6 tangos, as well as that additional salve, are gone, and Kochka now could possibly be killed by Vigas. However, Vigas is out of mana. Courier working double time with those 2 bottles, and he will be, first of all, I think, focused on keeping the Storm Spirit safe. So yeah, probably Scandal going to get priority, but you can see Feda with the Skewer into RP could very easily kill off this Storm Spirit. Let's see if he's going to go for it. He's just going to Shockwave down the wave, and well, now Scandal does have his bottle right back, so he's still in a little bit of trouble. If Feda does land a Skewer in, he pop the regen rune, get a couple ticks of mana for that RP. We have couriers flying all over the freaking place. Bottom lane might be in a little bit of an engagement there. Blurry Brain going to get hexed up, and Black going to turn around with that Rocket Barrage. Blurry Brain is going to die. A little bit too over-aggressive there. Blink, Shockwave after a Skewer is going to hit onto Enlight. Ice Path going to zone out Twista, and he will be caught in the RP. Impale as well from Pass, and Twista's going to die. Although Magic Charges might live. One more right click will kill him off. Lion with the long range right click going to find that kill. Good teleportation port coming from Feda, burning the RP onto the Keeper of the Light. It's not the best situation. They could have possibly been 2, but hell, he got the kill, and I would say that they're very happy that they did in fact do that. We now see Queen of Pain with a lot of mana. Quadra actually staying pretty healthy right now, gonna get poked down just a little bit, but Vigas not really dominating the lane as much as I thought he would. However, this is going to help a whole lot. Scandal's coming up here with the level 6. He's not spotted out by Quadra. Quadra is spotted out by Scandal, in fact. And is he going to jump in on this? Going to wait for Vigas to circle around. Needs the additional burst damage from the Storm Spirit. And Quadra is going to get pulled from Scandal. Here comes Vigas with the nuke damage. And Quadra is probably just going to take over from the Shadow Strike. If not, Storm Spirit is going to kill him off. Going to run into a couple of cogs trying to make his way out of there. But it is a very dead Clockwork on this top lane. Empire finding a much needed kill over there. Let's take a look at how the carries are farming actually. Lifestealer with 25 CS phase boots on him and 17 CS on the Gyrocopter. Level 5 versus level 3. So for sure Black is not getting the best farm, but he's getting the levels, and with an 8 creep kill disparity between the 2 carries, I think Mousesports are going to be okay with this. Black has not yet died. The attempt from Empire was met with a quick hex from Pass as soon as that rage ended, and then Rocket Barrage is just all you really need to get a kill onto that Lifestealer. Despite the fact that he is very tanky, he is still only level 3. And Rocket Barrage is level 3 itself, so it's a level 3 skill versus a level 3 hero. And when you have that situation, your life pool is not going to last for very long. Where is the Storm Spirit actually? Storm Spirit's back at base, is chugging up 2 bottles, but you know, sharing is caring, and he's going to go right back to the mid lane where Fada with double damage and is trying to take down this tower. Will be able to bring it down, or at least bring it into deny range. Scandal looking for a pull onto Fada, will find the deny, needs a couple right clicks, and the catapult gets it. Now Scandal going to go strong onto, Fada going to go strong onto Scandal, I'm sorry. But it is going to be a tower down. Unfortunately, the tower remaining at 3 HP after the 2 right clicks of Storm Spirit. That will give the tower gold to Mousesports, currently leading 3-1 in this game. Power treads have been picked up by the Gyrocopter and really Pass, as well as Alex hitting a couple of good levels from these pulls, whereas Enlight and Twista are actually doing not too bad either. But they're still falling behind though, just because Gyrocopter is able to get solo lane experience, whereas the experience from Empire is being split. The creep jacking is going fairly well for them, but they actually might look to dive this. Pass can open up with a very quick impale. Here comes the Magnus. Does he have RP? He does, and he wants to use it. Twista is going to get the recipient of that. The RP, not going to cast it just yet. Telekinesis is going to slow him down, but another Shockwave will kill him off, or just move forward for a poke of the spear. And now Enlight on the run. Scandal is invisible. Can't really do anything about this, however. Shockwave going to fly through. Ice Path just barely going to miss Enlight. But Fada still is on the chase. Scandal and try to go for Pass. There's the Hex, slowing him down just a little bit. Scandal, Enlight, I'm sorry, is going to get brought down by Fada with one more Shockwave. Going to give the Magnus a double kill. Scandal burned a lot of mana to not too much. He's actually going to try to go for Black, but a level 3 in that Rocket Barrage is going to force Scandal on out of there, popping off his what's a couple of his last remaining bottle charges. And in the end, Mousesports do get the upper hand there. Once again, the aggression from Empire being met by even more counter aggression by Mousesports. RP was held for that entire fight. Veda starting to get really big actually, only 1,000 gold left until he finds his Blink Dagger. And that good amount of stun from Pass opening up with that, and just the sheer teleportation pressure from the Magnus, forcing everyone from Empire back. And Quochua still in this top lane, has hit the level 8 mark now, but Vigos hasn't really left the lane, and as I say that he has left the lane, he is going to go down towards the mid lane, instantly smoke up, but I think that was in view of Mousesports. Let's see if it actually was. They don't really have enough disable. Illuminate gonna fly through, hit pretty hard onto this gyrocopter. They can burst him down if they find the opportunity to ball lightning in. Pass also very vulnerable to a pull from the Storm Spirit, and they're looking for it. This could be 2 easy kills for Mousesports. Smoke gonna get dispelled, and Pass, gotta watch out. There's the ball lightning. They're gonna go for Black. Goodbye, Black. Pass instantly gonna launch that Hex onto Scandal. Gonna take a little bit of Illuminate damage, but he should be able to escape unless Vigos wants to dive that aggressively. 2-man in that hook shot, as well as 1-man in the Pale. Twista's definitely gonna go down for this one, but Vigos gonna burst down the Lion, jumping down very deep for that. Level 2 on the Blink. She might be in a little trouble, however. The Battery Assault should not catch up, actually, so Vigos should survive from this one. Just blink north. There you go. And it's going to be 2 down for Mousesports in exchange for 1. Empire getting a little bit of a decent trade there, and Light, though, in a little bit of trouble. Going to play Ring Around the Rosie with Alex as well as Veda. The Ice Path going to land, Shockwave as well, and Light going to lift up Veda, going to try to stun Alex with it, but here comes Scandal. He's going to support and Light just a little bit more, 40 HP. The Rubik's going to walk out of there alive. Veda doesn't have enough mana for an RP. Now he does. Scandal, though, going to go for that kill. RP going to hit very hard onto the Courier. Quochua, can you bring that one down? He's not, but the Impale onto Scandal as well as the damage from these support heroes should bring Scandal down. A little bit more ball lightning, and Blair is going to kill him off. In the meantime, Vigos is now in this fight, 1v3, probably not the best circumstances for him. RP blown from Mousesports for absolutely nothing, but Quochua finally getting into this fight, and Alex with the constant burst damage with his level 3 now. Dual Breath does hit pretty damn hard. Empire take a little bit of a better trade from that one, I feel. What was the actual kill score count? Clockwork getting 2. No, Mousesports actually getting the benefit of that one as well. Although they do burn an RP for absolutely nothing. So, whatever. More trades, and it is going to give Bloyer Brain a little bit of free time in this top lane to recover from his poor experience in the early game. He will be able to infest this creep and just burst down, or at least just beat them down. Actually gone for 3 points in Feast, so it's not really, it's kind of a weird build actually. If you're in an aggressive tri-lane against a Lion as well as Jakiro, you want as much magic immunity time as possible. But instead opting for a little bit more damage, a little more survivability, it will help him a little bit more in the jungle, definitely, but I don't know about the skill build from Bloyer Brain. If he could avoid fighting for another couple of minutes, however, so he could actually max out both of these, that of course wouldn't matter. But that's a fairly big if. Mousesports. Does Magnus have his Blink Dagger? No, he actually bought Arcane Boots, so okay. He get a little bit more mana first. Black is a little bit vulnerable with this clear path being cut from the... Who was it? Storms? No, Storm Spirit can't clear off trees. Who actually did that? I have no idea who did that. Jakiro must. No? I mean, he does have a Macro Pyre. How did... I am just completely... Well, I don't know. Don't care. We do see Quochua in a little bit of trouble. Pass is here to support as well. Veda looking for an RP, a hookshot. Hookshot attempts to will land onto Scandal. However, Scandal has full mana. He's just going to turn this around onto Quochua. Cogs is going to pop off, and Storm Spirit is forced away. Going to get hit twice by the Cogs, actually. Is he going to go for the 3 time? No, he's not. But here we go. Alex is going to get burst down very hard by Vigos. The call down. Both missiles are going to land. Vigos going to drop. Alex going to survive. The Shadow Strike should not take him off, but here comes Storm Spirit looking for it with the Haste Rune. He's getting instantly hexed, though, from past Finger of Death as well, being popped by the Lion. And I believe that's it. Empire losing their 2 core heroes, or 2 of their core heroes, in exchange for nothing. Long range Shockwave also going to snipe off and Light, and the Blink teleport out from Veda. He is going to stick the landing and be perfectly fine. Quochua, does he have a hook shot? He does not in 30 seconds, but still, that instant hex from Pass, exactly what I was talking about. The Storm Spirit having some trouble actually sticking to the target that was the very low HP on the Jakiro. Being nuked down very hard by Vigos, but simply not hard enough. Now this tier 1 bottom lane is in trouble. Impale is going to land onto Vigos. No more damage, though, is available from Mousesports. Quochua's got to run. Here comes more teleporting support from the Rubik. They should be able to get out of there alive. Bloyer Brain even coming in. He's going for an armlet. Going to be spotted out by that Rocket Flare as well as the ward, however. And everyone from Mousesports is going to hug the tower. Lion is out of mana, however, he does have Arcane Boots as well as level 7, so not bad levels coming up from Mousesports right now. Hookshot is up onto Quochua. Gonna want to use it probably to lock down the Rubik ideally. Twista is going to be an okay target as well. Here comes Quadro with the hook shot. Going to land onto Twista, and Twista's as good as dead right now. Rocket Flare going to kill him off. RP going to be actually canceled by the Levitate, however. Now it's going to land onto 2. There's Vigos as well as... Oh no, Vigos actually blinked out at the last possible second, but an Impale is going to fly. Hit onto Scandal. Do they have any more lockdown? Finger of Death is not available. Hex is going to go onto Scandal, but there's not enough damage for this. The call down not yet being used. Vigos instead going to go for pass. The flare, not the flare, the flat cannon. Pushing back Empire just a little bit more. RP only being used on 1 in the end. Queen of Pain just barely escaping that one. That could have been very, very messy if she herself got caught in that. But now Vigos is behind Mousesports, and Mousesports, oh, they're going to get the tower denied from them. Quechua going to get a little bit of damage. Here comes Scandal as well as Vigos. There's Secure going to push Scandal back a little bit too far away, as well as the Hex. Scandal going to pop to the call down. Black now going to open up onto Vigos with his level 3, level 4 Rocket Barrage, stolen by the Rubik. Missile's going to fly through, going for Vigos. Dual Breath going to bring Vigos very low. Ice Path going to form a wall, preventing Bully Brain from chasing down Quechua. Macro Pyre going to form a secondary wall. Illuminate going to fly through, keep Quechua still alive. However, Blowy Brain is now going to invest into a creep, going to get a lot of health back. Is there more nuke damage from Mousesports? There is not. But Black does manage to slip away alive, as does Quechua. Alex with the baller support from the Jakiro, using Ice Path not only to keep everyone alive due to the stun, but also to zone out, just saying, hey, you do not want to go past this line, and then following up with the Macro Pyre, even more zoning. And in the end, it is 16 for 6. Mousesports getting a much better trade consistently, because Empire, their core heroes are getting locked down. As soon as Queen of Pain jumps in, as soon as the Storm Spirit jumps in, instantly hexed, instantly Ice Path, instantly impaled. And now Lion, level 8. He's packing around some pretty decent damage. He could actually get a solo kill onto the Storm Spirit, I believe. It'll take a little bit of, well, now he can't. He just used Impale. Instantly Hex. No, Pa's going to get pulled before you get that one out. Levitate is going to combo off that stun, and Pa's is going to die to the Storm Spirit. And Impale actually stolen by the Rubik. Not a bad skill to steal. Not bad at all. Veda, though, has a Blink Dagger now, so his RP positioning is going to be a lot harder to dodge. And an instant smoke out from Mousesports. They want more blood, going to avenge their fallen companion in this mid lane perhaps, although in Light and Scandal they can actually escape from this unless they get hit both by an RP. But Black in the meantime still in this bottom lane, just going to be happily farming this one up. Hasn't received the most gold per minute. He is slightly behind the Lifestealer. Actually Quechua leading. That's a little bit surprising, actually, but he's been involved in many of those fights. RP being used onto Vigos, skewering him back into a Hex from Pas. Finger of Death not needed. That is going to kill off Vigos. Perfectly chain stun, using that skewer straight into a Hex from Pas. Very well executed from Mouse. Now they're going to go for a top tier 1 tower push. Unless Empire teleport their Keeper of the Light up here, they won't be able to defend this. Keeper of the Light has his hands full on this bottom lane, however, trying to deal with this pushing from Black. But Quechua with the hook shots really calling a lot of the shots, and the cogs making a couple of problems for Empire. Now can start beating down the tower. Does have a hook shot if things get hairy. RP was already used, but they have the Finger of Death. Really, if anyone from Empire comes up alone, or if 2 of them come up, it's going to be very easy kills for Mousesports. They need 3 heroes at the very least to deal with this, and it's a little bit too late. Actually, here comes Storm Spirit with the Lifestealer. Here comes 2. They're going to go for Pas immediately. They want to get rid of this Finger of Death. They will be able to do so. Blink out from the Magnus. Will keep himself alive, at least for the moment. Flying Vision will not be enough. Quechua on the run with the Force Staff will keep himself in a safe distance away from the enemies. He is going to get intercepted, possibly by a Vigos. No, it should be Quechua making his way out. Now could hookshot to a creep and escape. So Lion does in fact go down. Empire bringing 4 heroes up to that top lane, and even then they only take down 1 hero in the Lion, the easiest hero to take down, and Lion's very dead, but that was a lot of TP support being expended. They didn't even save the tower. It did go to Mousesports, yet Quechua did pick that one up, and now Quechua looking for a hookshot onto this mid lane. Does have a Force Staff, and it's a very good item to have on the Clockwork. Does not really help in your tankiness all too much. It does give you additional mana, which is very nice to have as the Clockwork, but most importantly, if you get cogs on the Rubik or the Keeper of the Light, you could keep them there. You don't actually have to stay, well, actually, ideally, on the Lifestealer. Did I just hear a Sonic Wave? No, I didn't. I'm going crazy. But you could get some cogs on the Lifestealer, then force yourself out so that you don't actually have to fight him. And there's a hookshot landing in onto Vigos. Quechua didn't have Battery Assault, however, so yeah, Vigos is just going to blink on out of there. Veda a little bit too far away for that blink skewer combination. Would have used the RP for that one, but unfortunately that is just going to be a hookshot down. Not the biggest deal. 55-second cooldown is very easy to deal with as the Clockwork. They're right now, Mousesports, they're not getting many kills done. They're not getting much farm. Really, they're just buying a lot of space for Black. Blurrybrain, how's he farming? Does have an armlet, 81 CS as well, but he's not farming nearly as well as Black, who's now starting to accelerate a lot after everyone on this bot lane has left. Really, only it has been Twista on this bottom lane who's been keeping Black back. Now Black's just going to bounce around everywhere, try to get his farm going, and he's going to get a lot of farm. Veda looking for an RP, going to run straight into Twista, where Twista might be in a little bit of trouble. They don't know who's in here. Now they do know. Twista in a little bit of trouble. Where's the Ice Path? Ice Path is going to, well, Skier's going to miss first of all. There's the Impale. Twista's going to die to right clicks. Lion finding that kill, but here comes Scandal as well as Blurrybrain up on the high ground. They do not have the gyrocopter for this one, although he doesn't even have a TP scroll. So if Empire goes right now, they can't take this fight. They have to worry about RP as well as Finger of Death. However, they're going to fall back. Arcane Boots keeping everyone at pretty much full mana. Shockwave flying through, stolen by Light. And we have a Naix Bomb. There's the hookshot in. Gonna pick off the Rubik immediately with that dual breath impale. Here comes Storm Spirit though, instantly pulling down Beta to get Sandal's gonna take a Finger of Death. There's a two-man RP straight into an Ice Path as well. Here's the call down as well. It's gonna slow down Blurrybrain. I say as well, way too much. Blurrybrain gonna get way too much damage, and he's going to armlet toggle. Might keep himself alive, but the cogs will keep him from escaping. Scandal now stuck in an Ice Path. Will continue the chase for Beta, instantly hexed up by the Lion. However, is there an impale? No, there's not. The battery assault keeping him out of the way just a little bit. He's gonna burn the rest of his mana, try to get out of there. Black with the rocket barrage will not be able to connect to that Storm Spirit, but it's 2 down in exchange for 1. Once again, Quadrifa, Veda, as well as Pass barely escaping with their lives. Empire just lacking just a little bit too little. Oh! Pass almost dying to Twista's Illuminate. But Black coming in at just the perfect time for that call down. And really, Lion got everything out onto the Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit, though, very tanky with the Power Treads, as well as the Ogre Club. Finger of Death is going to be an end-all spell, at least until he hits one more level, where he gets an additional chunk of damage from that spell. But Empire, they do manage to successfully defend their Tier 2 tower, but again, was it a good trade for them? Lion picked off the Queen of Pain, Keeper of the Light picked off Jakiro, and I believe the Rubik died in the very beginning as well, so the Mousesports getting better and better trades, starting to really accelerate in this game. 21 for 9 is the score, and gold experience, not surprisingly, in favor of the Mousesports side. Now some big items starting to come up. Jakiro going to head on towards a mech, it looks like. Clockwork not going to pick that one up. Magnus going to go straight for a BKB. Gyrocopter possibly going to go for a BKB as well. On the Empire side, we have nothing, Armlet, nothing. Ogre Club only. So yeah, Empire, they're really hurting this game, and really their prime is kind of already come and gone. I mean, they have the Storm Spirit, they have the Queen of Pain. You would expect the score to really go the other way. It should be like 9 to 21 with the heroes that they have right now. But the Storm Spirit and Queen of Pain constantly getting locked down with the crowd control of Mousesports. Empire, they're really having trouble. They do have some late game in the Lifestealer, Queen of Pain, as well as Storm Spirit could be decent late game forces, but Black is just getting so much more farm than Lifestealer right now, and Lifestealer is really going to be hard pressed to keep up with the farm of the Gyrocopter, especially when Quadrifa is constantly going to be the one calling the shots with those initiation hook shots.
Boom! There it goes.
Now he's going to look for the top lane. Everyone's going to look for the top lane, where Vigos getting spotted out by the ward. Is there going to be a baller hook shot? You're forward, RP, thinking about it, RP, oh! Hookshot, no, okay, we'll wait. Just mind gaming the crap out of him. Level 4 on that Empower, so the Magnus gonna do some heavy hitting as well. Gyrocopter still on this mid lane, has been kind of playing his own style this entire game, whereas the rest of his team kind of manhandling Empire pretty much by themselves. Call down to come in occasionally to help out. Vigos trying to find something to farm on this top lane. However, he's got to watch out for hook shots.
Incoming.
So hook shot into the Queen of Pain will let Pass have enough time to close in for that Hex Finger of Death as well. And in Light, everyone's gonna survive actually. Storm Spirit gonna zip in for Alex. Needs the pull. Doesn't have enough mana. Oh, that was Scandal possibly jumping a little bit too far, but it's hard to manage your mana like that as a Storm Spirit. He was only off by a little bit anyway, so just a little bit of misplay. No big deal there. I mean, it is going to let the hero walk away, but hell, no, you can't really fault him for that. Mid lane push, possibly. I mean, Black is getting a lot of farm. He's going to get a lot more farm than Blurrybrain. Mousesports do have the late game control with the AoE that they have in order to take a fight late game. So if they just want to sit back and farm, they should be fine to do so. Gyrocopter is going to get really big, and Blow Your Brain is getting decently big as well. 3,500 gold on him. He's actually starting to catch up to the Gyrocopter right now, so maybe if Mousesports sit around for too much, and their opportunities will start to disappear, and Jakiro as well as the Lion will start to get less and less effective, although, you know, really Storm Spirit and Queen of Pain, not too large factors in this game right now. They do still have the most damage on Empire, but really they should be a lot bigger. Quadjukva still farming this bottom lane. Does he have anything flying out to him? No, his farm is kind of... Oh, wait, no. He's been stacking up a whole bunch of parts of the Aghanim Scepter. He's only 2,000 gold away from that. Then the hookshots will come every 12 seconds. Yeah, that's Spider-Man mode on Clockwork. So Mousesports is going to get a couple more core items up, possibly waiting for the mech on Jakiro before they want to start anything. Mech and BKB on the Gyrocopter. Maybe Mech, BKB, and Aghanim Scepter. Then once they have that, they'll be okay to roam around a little bit more heavily. Magnus with a double damage rune and power, swiping down wards in one hit. That's kind of cool. But both teams just, you know, pushing down their respective lanes. Huge jump in from Scandal. He's going to burn through all the trees. I guess, yeah, Storm Spirit does burn through trees. Shows how much I play Storm Spirit. And with the haste rune and everything like that, still won't be enough. Using an RP to kill off in light. At this point, I'm not sure if one-man RPs are worth it, especially on support heroes, but that's a one-dead Rubik, gotta tell you. I'll tell you that. And Fingered Death is now level 2. They get a blink to skewer in. That's going to be a dead Keeper of the Light as well. Scandal using a lot of his mana to try to go for Quadjukva. They really want this Clockwork dead. Even if they got him, though, I'm not sure if they would have been able to kill him. That Rocket Barrage as well as the 4-staff cogs. Clockwork is a very hard hero to kill, especially with the levels as well as the items that he does have right now. And oh, Alex gonna just get out of there. Okay. So there's really nothing else that's going on right now aside from teams just trying to get a little bit more farm on their heroes. BKB completed by the Gyrocopter, so that could be a signal for Mousesports to go and kill things. Although Mech's still a little bit off, just 200 more gold to that. Blink Dagger up in Lion. Yeah, Mousesports, they're going to get all their big items up at around the same time, actually. So once they get that, they might want to go for a push. The Tier 2 towers are all still alive. I feel like they're definitely powerful enough to take a fight at the Tier 2s and actually come out ahead. Maybe just a little bit more gold is what they're waiting for. Quadjukva's bought up Point Booster. And now it's just looking for that final Blade of Alacrity. So this wave won't do it, but a little more jungling right after this should be enough for him to get that item. Top lane, Vigos, not really in too much trouble. Oh, no, he's in a huge amount of trouble. This missile lands. He's going to take it, and an instant RP. No, securing him back. Where's the RP? Straight into an Ice Path. Don't even need the RP. Vigos is dead, man. He is so dead. Now Gyrocopter with BKB and power on him, plus 89 damage with not a single damage item up on him. Quadjukva does have the Aghanim Scepter, and yes, this is the perfect timing for them. Timing push has been completed 27 minutes in. The Blink Dagger is up on the Lion. BKBs are up as well. Mech is completed, and Quadjukva gonna hook shot in, gonna land onto Blow Your Brain. Wants to get some cogs up. The tower does get destroyed, however. Dual Breath onto Enlight. Quadjukva looking for a 4-staff into cogs, perhaps. Hookshot stolen by Rubik, however. He's going to miss completely. I don't know what he was aiming for, but he does get away regardless. Although, here comes Veda, gonna blink into Skewer, gonna bring him down to the low ground, right into the clutches of Quadjukva, as well as a creep wave. Gonna block him a little bit, but Black does take that kill. 2 down for Empire, and Empire do take the Tier 1 tower, yes, but they're gonna lose it with they're gonna lose the Tier 2 tower in exchange. Oh, that's a shame for Suda. But here we go. Tower's gonna drop, and there's really nothing that Team Empire can do about it. Their Rubik is not up. They really need that additional disable. And that's going to be a free tower, and Mousesports going to rotate straight up to the top lane and take a tour of the Tier 2 towers. Very, very simple. One after another after another. Bottom lane is going to be a little more troublesome, but it is pushing out in their favor. No, it's not pushing out in their favor just yet. But the Tier 2 tower on the top lane will be very easy to pick up. It won't be as easy as the Tier 2 mid, because Enlight is now up. But the BKBs, as well as the RP, is there. Yeah, they're available. Quadjukva, if he gets hit by this, he can instantly respond with a hook shot. There's no vision. Quadjukva gonna spot out Twista. Hook shot, hup, hup. It's not gonna throw it. Fortification. Nope. There's the hook shot going to latch onto creeps only. But the blink into skewer going to catch in light. And there goes the Rubik. The cogs are going to catch Twista as well. Impale as well as the Jakiro damage should be enough to kill off this Keeper of the Light. Mech is going to pop off, keep himself alive. Black is here for the damage. And here we have tactical pause. Oh no. Oh, that was... Oh, that is just... Oh, that sucks. That sucks so much. They started a fight and Scandal could have jumped in, but he disconnected. I don't want to say that that costed them this fight, but because I'm not sure if Scandal would have been able to defend that fight regardless. But yeah, Lifestealer was inside him. That is so unfortunate for Empire. They definitely could have gotten a couple of kills or possibly saved the Keeper of the Light if not for that disconnect. And now Vigos is going to die as well. It's difficult to see. I mean, Mousesports, their team fight is definitely better at this point. They still have RP, they still have the macro pyre, they still have the call down. So even if they did jump in, I'm pretty sure it would be a bloodbath. But yeah, just not even having that opportunity to do so, that's a little bit of a shame. Here comes Storm Spirit again, but it's now a 3v5. They could have had a 5v5. Here we go, Vigos hexed up. Are they going to let him go for pity's sake? No, they're going to hookshot him. Yeah, no pity. Oh wait, maybe pity? No pity. And that is just so rough. I mean, that could have been a 5v5 fight, but instead it was Mousesports finding 3 easy picks. Germans show no mercy, and now they're going to go straight into the tier 3s. I mean, Empire, if they did take a 5v5 fight, it definitely would not have gone their way. Or probably wouldn't have gone their way. There's so much disable on the other end. But at the same time, they didn't even have that opportunity, and that's kind of sad, to be honest. They're just going to bring down the Braxis slowly but surely, and Light going to get caught out, but here comes Storm Spirit as well as the Lifestealer. Instantly RP'd, and Beta's going to get on out of there. No more mana on Scandal to get himself to chase. Vigos going to buy back. Scandal, though, going to get brought down as well. Vigos is going to try to go toe-to-toe with Coach, but Cog's not going to catch him. Blurry Brain getting impaled as soon as he teleports in. The Rage is not there. Black going to stand toe-to-toe, and Blurry Brain actually life-stealing a lot, but it's not going to be enough. 3 down for Empire. Sonic Wave not going to bring down Alex nor Quochka. They're both going to go for Twista. Shockwave going to catch Vigos. Is there a Skewer? There's an Ice Path as well as an Impale. He's going to bring him down. Quochka looking for a hookshot on Twista. Will not find it, and he will die to the tier 4 towers. He will bring down the Keeper, and oh, he will die to this guy. That's the GG call, Empire. I mean, it definitely... I don't know. That was definitely... It definitely sucked. I mean, you can't really account for that. Storm Spirit could have jumped in with the Lifestealer and would have had a 5v5 Rumble. I do think it would have gone the same way regardless, but just having Empire not even being given a chance to get that fight going, it really sucks. Anyway, guys, that's going to be game number 1. Kind of a disappointing ending to that game. But we do have a sick clockwork play from Quochba and Black, being Black, getting all the farm in the world. But really, it's the support cast from Mousesports that made this game possible. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this cast, like, comment, subscribe. If not, let me know why. Other than that, we're going to be moving on to game number 2 to see if Empire can pull it back versus Mousesports. Thanks for watching, guys. GG.